Hi, I'm Andy Broome, Vice President of CSG. And in today's grade school, we're going to look at how do graders grade your card. At CSG, we use a blend of proprietary technology and tools to grade and authenticate your cards. Here's how you can review your cards at home. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to take the card out of the semi-rigid and the penny sleeve, which is the recommended way of submitting, and we'll talk more about that in future episodes. Now let's talk about the 4 areas of the card that we examine. First, we're going to look at centering. Now we measure centering using a ruler. And many cards are obvious, distinct borders. Some cards are not. Example would be modern Panini Prism is a great example without defined borders, where we have to look at the different design devices and determine what the original card designer had in mind for centering for that card. So we'll measure top to bottom, left to right margins, and then we'll use our grading chart to calculate what the overall centering grade would be. Next, we're going to look at the surface of a card. We'll take our light source. This particular lamp has an LED light, so it's a nice clean white light, which is what you want for grading cards. So the first thing we're going to do is sheen the surface of the card. And what that means is we're going to hold the card perpendicular to our light source, and then we're going to just move it around so the reflection of the light bulb on the card, it appears that it's washed out, it washes the image out, but what we're looking for is surface imperfections, such as wrinkles, creases, dimples, even alterations. Next, we're going to look at corners and edges. So I'm taking my loupe and I'm going to look at all 4 corners, both front and back. And as I'm doing that, I'm also looking at the edges. Now, when we sheen the surface for edge grade, that's also a time when we would notate any significant damages to the edges. Now, the one other area that we look for is as we're grading the card, we're also looking for any types of alterations and if the card is counterfeit. If either one of those are detected, then the card will go onto a different process where we have some technology where we can do further examination. So that, in a nutshell, is how we look at your card when you submit cards for grading. Get your cards graded at csgcards.com and follow us on social media at CSG Cards.